Tagbilaran City in Bohol is one of the highly urbanized city in Region 7. 100 years before Spaniards arrived in the Philippines, the settlement, which eventually became Tagbilaran, was already involved in trading with China and Malaya. Tagbilaran Strait was the location of the pre-colonial polity of the Kidatuan of Dapitan. This early settlement had contact with the Spaniards in 1565. When the Spanish conquistador Miguel Lopez de Legazpi and the native chieftain Datos Catuna pledged peace and cooperation through the famous Blood Compact. San Jose de Tagbilaran was established as a town on February 9, 1742 by General Don Francisco Antonio, dedicated to Saint Joseph the Worker. Since then, it was part of the province of Bohol until it became a chartered city on July 1, 1966, by virtue of Republic Act No. 4660. The city was occupied by the United States during the Philippine-American War and by Imperial Japan during World War II. City Ubos, or Lower Town, is Tagbilaran's former harbor site and is considered to be the city's oldest portion, having been a busy trading center since the 17th century until the earlier 20th century. As such, the place houses the oldest and largest number of heritage houses in Bohol. City Ubos declined as a major port towards the end of the Spanish era when causeway to Panglao Island was constructed. Since then, the area lost its former glory, and its old houses were either demolished or neglected. In 2002, in recognition of its cultural and historic significance, City Ubos was declared a cultural heritage area. Some of surviving heritage houses to this day include the Rocha Suarez House, Rocha House, Montanosa's House, the Vildia House, and Yap House. Why Tagbilaran City in Bohol is highly urbanized? Tagbilaran is the capital city of the island province of Bohol in the Central Visayas region, with a population of 104,976 for the year 2020 census, an annual growth rate of 1.56%. However, 44% of the city's population reside in the four urban districts, where trade and commerce are also concentrated. The city has a total land area of 3,270 hectares, including about 13 kilometers of coastline, governed through 15 barangays, of which 4 cover the urban area, with the remaining 11 comprising the rural uplands. The city prides itself as Bohol Province gateway of development, particularly as a major ecotourism destination, with commerce, trading, fishing, and agriculture as its major sources of livelihood. For a city its size, Tagbilaran has more than 20 banking institutions, serving its populace as well as the entire province. This is due to the thriftiness of Boholanos and remittances received from locals working abroad who hail from the city and other towns in Bohol. The average household income is 141,028 pesos per annum in 12,876 households. Here are the advantages of highly urbanized city in Tagbilaran. The city of Tagbilaran has the relative advantage as Bohol main business capital and center of governance, education, and transportation. It is on this climate that commerce and trade is very promising in the city, and the business activities thrive in port towns like Ubay, Tubigon, Talibon, and Hagna, known to be growth centers of the province. Another advantages, the city is a start of point to Bohol province's attractions like the Chocolate Hills, Tertiary, white sandy beaches, the dive spots, heritage sites, and old stone churches. Home to several hotels, resorts, and restaurants, the city has recently become a venue for national conventions and gatherings. There are also disadvantages of highly urbanized city in Tagbilaran. Inadequate infrastructure supports facilities like poor road condition, high power rates, inadequate water for domestic, agricultural, and industrial use, inadequate tourist support facilities or services, and lastly, inadequate public health facilities or resources.